noon, CBS Thursday.
You hungry? Can I get you a sandwich or something?
No.
How about a donut? We got donuts.
I'm just a little nervous about what's going on tonight.
I understand, and I don't blame you. But Dr. Michaels said that she's got a lot of confidence in this technique.
That's why I'm nervous. If it works, and I find out what happened the night that Nick died.
You didn't do it. I knew that the day all this started, and I'm even more sure of it today.
Thanks.
And yourself?
Well, it depends on when you ask. It's wonderful that you and the rest of the family insist I'm innocent. And sometimes I buy into that. But, you know, every once in a while, the deep, dark corner of my mind, I think that it's possible I could have done it.
Listen, honey, we all have doubts. But you can't let those doubts take over.
I'm trying. Holden, but it's like a roller coaster that never ends. You know, one day, I think that there's no possible way I could have murdered another human being. And then the next day, I'm totally sure I did it. You know, I just want to be able to get on that witness stand and for that roller coaster to be over, to say that I didn't kill Nick and be certain that that's the truth.
Well, I want that too, and hopefully this session with Dr. Michaels will provide you with that.
Well, I've tried everything else. Why not this?
Have I told you lately how proud I am of you?
Yeah, just about every day for the past month. But you know what? Every time you say it, it still makes me feel good.
Well, good. But I'm just going to keep on saying it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to go get a donut. I'm going to get you one, too. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hey, Aaron. How you doing? What's up?
I was, on my way out.
Come here. Someone I want to introduce you to. Aaron Snyder, this is your sister, your half-sister. Although I never much cared for that. Abigail Williams. Hey.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
You guys gonna be all right? Because I need to go make a phone call. I gotta call to the farm to see how the kids are doing.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Go ahead.
You know, I always wondered what it was gonna be like to have my kids under one roof. I have to tell you, it was pretty good. See you in a bit.
So, you live with Caleb and Julie in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of different here. How do you like it?
It's okay.
That's good.
I heard about the trouble you're in.
From Holden?
He mentioned something. Then I heard the news on the radio. Sounds like a bad deal.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Can I ask you a question?
About the trial?
About Holden. Is he, always that full of it, or that rap about his children just for me?
Reynolds, it's Jack here.
He's in the field tonight, Mr. Montgomery. Would you care to leave a message?
In the field? Doing what? Planting cotton? He's supposed to be looking for Carly Tenney.
Detective Snyder knows what he's supposed to be doing.
Reynolds, I've been on this case since the very beginning. If there have been any developments, I want to know what they are.
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
All right, you can be by the book, but if anything...
Stop harassing my office. I'll take care of him from here. What is it going to take to get through to you?
I'm going out of my mind here. Will you tell me what is going on?
No.
If you tell me, I'll go home.
No, you won't.
I promise, please.
All right, we've agreed to Stenbeck's demands. Jack's on his way to meet him now.
Barbara went along with this in exchange for Carly and Emily?
Barbara was willing, but we weren't. So Jack got an undercover officer to pose as Barbara for the exchange.
And then what?
And then, when Carly and Emily are safe, Jack and the decoy will arrest Stenbeck.
You're kidding.
Craig, it's all we've got. It might be our last chance to grab Stenbeck.
Do you honestly believe that this guy is going to go for a decoy Barbara? The naivete of that is... Who's that?
I have no idea. Someone came from in there. Officer Green, are you all right?
Something must have been in the tea. I passed out. I just woke up.
Who are you?
This is Barbara's decoy.
Hey, I see. Hey, so if this is decoy Barbar, where, oh where, could the real Barbar be?
Keep the veil on. Stenbeck could be watching us. Okay, let's run down the plan one more time. Once Stenbeck shows, we make the exchange for Emily and Carly. You keep quiet. Let me do all the talking. And once we make sure that Emily and Carly are safe, we draw our weapons and we close in. Now, this is going to have to happen quickly. Chances are Stenbeck will open fire once he realizes that we set him up. Problem? Good. So tell me, how's Will doing? Sorry I haven't been by lately. Maybe I'll take him to a Cubs game once the weather warms up.
You knew.
Where is she, Barbara? How the hell did you manage to pull this one off?
I have to be here, Jack. Please. Please don't tell me to leave.
I went on chemo at the time my oldest daughter was getting married. We had planned everything, the fabric, the design, the whole gown. But when it was time to sew the dress, the chemo, it makes you weak. My whole life I've made clothes for other people, but for my own daughter's wedding, I was too tired to make the dress.
Are you a chemotherapy patient? Ask your doctor about Procrit. Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy, and more red blood cells can mean more strength. Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
In life, you take the bitter with the sweet, but I plan to end up with more sweet.
For 25 times the brushing power of an ordinary toothbrush, get the new Colgate Motion.
Baby, do the Colgate Motion.
Very berry. Not so scary. Introducing Woolite Instant Power Shot. One shot, no spot. Stains disappear on contact. New Woolite Power Shot.
After 100 years of giving you our best, one event had to be even bigger. The JCPenney 100th Anniversary Sale. The lowest prices of the season all this week. Plus, a chance to win the 100th Anniversary Sweepstakes with incredible prizes including thousands of $100 JCPenney gift cards. Celebrate 100 years of savings with the lowest prices of the season. JCPenney.
My feet love it. My elbows, knees.
All the parts of your body will love Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion with the unique Hydrolux system that soothes and hydrates like no other moisturizer.
Even my...
Jergens, love your body.
Mom takes Metamucil. I never will.
That's what you think.
I found a better way to take my fiber. New Benefiber. Unlike Metamucil, it's grit-free and glot-free. Taste-free, too. Mom can have her Metamucil.
That's what you think.
Benefiber makes taking fiber better. Tonight on Dave, who's on the Celebrity X-Ray Challenge?
Does your job require you to be on your knees a lot?
Plus, the one and only Regis Philbin tonight.
From a job interview to a love connection, first impressions tomorrow on The Early Show.
Parker, what about your bath? No answer. So I asked him again, Parker, what about your bath? Still no answer. So I said, Parker, do you hear what I say to you? What about your bath? He looks up from the puzzle he's working, a very serious look on his face, and he said, I'm sorry. I'm busy. Do you remember that? You see? Nothing. He's a nodder.
I noticed. So you've been having a lot of fun with your Uncle John, Parker?
See, there he
A
goes again.
semi-nod.
He is the most even-tempered kid I've ever met in my life.
Well, I think it's rubbing off. Everybody's talking about how much less grumpy you are since Parker's been staying with you.
Who is?
Hello, John. Oh, sorry. Nice to see you again.
Rosanna.
Hello.
Hello. When did you get to town?
Oh, just a few days ago.
Oh.
You've been well, I trust.
Yeah, I've been fun. Do you remember Rosanna?
Of course. Who's Carly's sister? How are you?
Yes, well, I've been fine. It's been a long time.
It has. I assume you're back because of Carly.
Of course. Hello, Parker. Nice to see you again, huh? I'm your Aunt Rosanna. You don't remember me, do you? Oh, that's okay. I'm sure we'll be good friends before you know it.
Yes, well, now that you're in town, we'll have to arrange time we can get together.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you, John. But it won't be necessary. You see, I'll be leaving in a few days, and I'll be taking Parker with me.
Barbara, where is Officer Green?
Probably still in the interrogation room. I slipped a sleeping pill into her tea.
You drugged a police officer? People do time for that, Barbara.
I know it was extreme, but I have to be here, Jack. I have to help you get Carly and Emily back from James.
Talked about this. You can't make things right by sacrificing yourself to Stenbeck. Come on, let's go.
Where
we don't
to?
have much time. Back to the station. We hurry, we can get Marilyn back before...
No, Jack. You said so yourself that James could be watching us. If he sees us leave, he'll know that something is off. I can do this. I'm not afraid.
I hope to hell I don't live to regret this. No heroics, Barbara. You play this one by the book.
I will do everything you tell me to do. Thank you for giving me this chance.
A chance to risk your life, but hey, you wanted it, you got it.
1 second I was changing, the next thing I know she brings me in a cup of tea, and after a few sips, I was out.
Okay, well, you just stay here and relax. I'm gonna call Jack. Get me Snyder on the phone now.
I know where they are, Margot.
Why? So you can show up and ruin everything?
So I can go and help.
The only place you're gonna go is home.
Margot, this deal is out of control.
Oh, and you're gonna fix it?
Like I fixed about 100 other things for you people.
May I remind you, you're the one who let Stenbeck escape?
I did not let Stenbeck escape. I almost risked my bloody life, if in case you've forgotten, in the line of duty.
The only duty you got, Craig. You have no line of duty.
Okay. Carly's gonna be rescued in a couple of hours. And if I'm not there to help, Jack will,
That's it, Jack. We'll get all the credit.
Exactly.
Oh, my God, that's really none of my concern, is it? Craig, and another thing, I think that...
He's on line 2.
Thank you. Hey, Jack, it's me. Are you aware that your decoy Barbara is the actual Barbara?
It's been handled, Margot. I'm on top of it.
Jack, where are you?
No way, Craig. One amateur on this job is enough.
Jack? Jack? Here, get him back on the phone. I want to talk to him.
Will you get a hold of yourself? What are you trying to do?
I don't want Carly thinking I was resting on my snide back in the suite while Jack was riding to the rescue to help her here, you know? It's a guy thing, Margot. Pride.
Get out of here. Now, go home.
Give me one good reason.
It's a girl thing. Common sense.
You don't know Holden very well, do you?
I know enough.
Well, he doesn't just say stuff to impress people. When he says something, he means it.
Maybe. Sometimes.
No, you're wrong. Holden's very real. All the time, no exceptions.
Okay. Forget it. Nice meeting you.
Wait, Aaron, wait. Look, I wasn't raised by Holden either. But ever since I came to Oakdale, he has been everything a father could be. Loving and supportive, protective, fair.
Good for him. Good for both of you.
I don't get it. What's your problem?
Nothing. Did I say I have a problem?
Sure must be difficult for you coming into a situation like this, all these people and all this stuff going on.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay, well, if you ever want someone to talk to...
You're gonna say go to Holden, right?
No. Come to me. I think we have a lot in common.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll get it. Hi.
Hi,
Come on in.
Hi.
She's inside and ready to go.
Now let's roll.
Catch you later, Abby.
Aaron,
It's really grown up.
Yeah.
Well, Abigail, how you feeling?
Well, strange. I don't really have a word for it.
I know. Don't worry about it, honey. I've got butterflies about this, too.
Tom says he's very happy with the way Mary's testifying. I mean, every time she opens her mouth, she looks like she got something to hide.
Yeah, I suppose, but, you know, it still doesn't help us unless we know the truth.
Well, we're going to try to get there tonight, so... Any last-minute questions?
No.
Anyone?
Dr. Michaels, this can't hurt her in any way, can it?
It certainly can't. How are you doing over there, Jay?
Almost ready to go here.
So all I would ask of the rest of you is that you just remain silent during the procedure. And Abigail, why don't you have a seat right here? Are you ready to remember what happened the night Nick Scudder was killed?
Yes, I am. I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life.
I can't seem to concentrate. Could I be pregnant? Sure, it would be great. But are we ready? I really need to know.
Some questions are too important to rely on anything but EPT. Nothing is more accurate. In fact, EPT is over 99% accurate, and its unique design makes it easy to use. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
Everyone's getting ready for the big event. Brought to you by Huggies Ultra Trim Diapers. Now Huggies' custom leak lock system is improved to help keep all babies happy. Whether they're crawling, standing, or running. They get leakage protection that's unbeatable. With Huggies, every baby wins.
Cream savers. Creme la la creme. Chocolate and caramel and cream. Creme la la creme. A cream, yes, lifesavers, yeah. Cream savers.
Thinking about making the switch to Clarinex? Talk to your doctor to see if Clarinex is right for you. Call 1-800-CLARINEX for your 7-day free trial. Experience Clarinex.
Comfort. It's the feeling your baby has when she's all wrapped up, warm and happy. And Carnation Good Start helps keep her feeling that way. Good Start's the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down into smaller pieces to be easy to digest in baby's tummy. They're called comfort proteins, and only Good Start has them. Think of it as comfort food for the two of you. Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
Lysol presents Facts of Life. Fact. Sooner or later, kids bring you to your knees. Fact. A last-minute chore never lasts a minute. Fact. Introducing new Lysol floor cloths, the only wet floor cloth with the cleaning power of Lysol, so it's always Lysol clean. Fact. 3 feet make a yard, but 4 feet make a mess. Life demands Lysol, that's a fact.
Excellent. And don't eat the crayons. Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Do you remember the last time we saw each other, John?
Yes, I do. It was at Barbara and Hal's engagement party. It was the night Parker was taken away from me.
I remember how devastated you were.
What's your point?
Rosanna, maybe you don't realize that Parker has been through a very difficult time recently, and John's wonderful with him. He's really helped him get through this.
Oh, I never doubted that John would continue to be a part of Parker's life, but the boy is getting older, and he needs stability. This is a court order granting me temporary custody of Parker.
Temporary custody? What are you doing?
What I feel is necessary. I read the papers. I've been worried about my nephew ever since I found out that neither his mother or his father are really able to take care of him. Now, I'm his family, and I want to help. I need to help. Parker will stay with me until his parents can appear in court and be judged whether they're fit to raise him.
Wait a minute. Whatever else Carly may have done, she did not leave Parker of her own free will.
That doesn't matter.
You know, Hal Munson is under the weather right now. I mean, it's a temporary thing. We expect him to come around again. And Carly, God willing, will be back.
I hope so. I really do. But what happens to Parker while we're waiting?
He stays with me.
You're not a relative, John. Or a guardian. I'm just trying to do what's best for Parker.
Well, does Hal know about this?
Hal is under psychiatric care at Oakdale Memorial. I didn't think it would be appropriate to discuss it with him.
John, what do you think?
No, it's the kind of thing that Hal just can't deal with right now. You know, Rosanna, I wish you had talked to somebody here before you acted so drastically.
Well, I can see this comes as a shock. But the only reason I acted so quickly was because I felt a long, drawn-out process would not be good for Parker.
I think you probably acted the way you did so that no one would challenge you on this.
I'm not going to argue with you, John. This document is legal. I don't have to defend it to you. Hey, do you want to come with Aunt Rosanna? I've got this lovely suite at the Lakeview with a separate room just for you. Huh?
Don't worry, Parker, you don't have to go anywhere.
That's not going to help.
Neither are those papers.
Look, John, here's your choice as I see it. You can turn Parker over to me voluntarily. If you want, you can come to the Lakeview with us and help him settle in. That's fine with me. Or we can take this order to the police and let them handle it.
Pack it up, Parker. We're moving out.
You're making a mistake.
You want to come to the police station with me? I
Yes,
think you are,
yes.
too.
I'm going to call Tom. I'll have him meet us there.
Good idea.
Look, John, you're not going to win this. Parker belongs with his family, and that happens to be me.
I'll see you at the police station.
Hi, Tom.
So as you know, this is called rapid eye technology, and it recreates REM sleep so that things in your subconscious that you might have suppressed are able to come to the surface freely.
I'm not going to hallucinate or anything, am I?
Highly unlikely. But if you're willing to free associate and really let your mind go, you might be surprised what comes into your head.
Okay. So, what do I do?
You follow these lights with your eyes. Just your eyes, not your head, okay? And sometimes I will tap your hands like this, but don't look down, just keep following the lights. Are you ready?
You sure this thing is not gonna make my brain explode?
I hope not. No, of course not. I told your parents it was safe, and I would never have recommended it otherwise. So, you're ready? You're
Yes.
comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Would you hit the lights, please, for me? Okay. I want you to tell me what the safest place is that you have ever been.
My bedroom.
Picture it.
I am.
And what makes you feel safe there?
I don't know.
Maybe your bed, you have stuffed animals, something like that?
Sounds. Bridget Michelle in the hallway. Bare feet. Jake and Molly laughing.
The sounds of home.
Yes. That makes me feel safe.
Very good. Okay, I want you to think of a place where you feel vulnerable.
Math class. Right before a test.
Is there another place where you feel anxious or even threatened?
Nick's room.
Picture it.
I am.
What makes you feel unsafe there?
I don't know, Nick.
So So Nick makes you feel unsafe in that place. Can you see him in your mind? Can you hear his voice?
No, not right now.
Try to see his face.
Sorry, I don't know why, but I can't.
It's perfectly okay. Any answer that you give is the right answer.
Wait, now I see him.
Is he standing? Sitting? What is he doing?
No, he's dead.
Does that still scare you?
Yes. There's blood all over the floor.
Why did you do it, Abigail? Why did you kill Nick?
Okay, you asked for it.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to buy a police scanner and I'm going to drive around till I find out where this fiasco is taking place.
Would you please listen to reason just once in your life? Look, I know how much you care about Carly.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Margot. You've been a domestic cocoon with Tom for so long, you don't know what the other side is like. I'm tired of getting into an empty bed every night, Margot. I am tired of eating room service alone in front of World War II documentaries. I want a life that is shared, and Carly is a chance for me to have that. Is that too much? Huh?
Margot, we...
Parker, what they get you for impersonating a minor? Deny it! Deny it!
Rosanna Cabot, you know, Carly's sister is in town. She's got a court order giving her custody of Parker.
Margot, hi. Good to see you again.
Oh, yes. Hello, Rosanna. Good to see you, too. John says you have a court order.
Yes, I am sorry for wasting your time with this, but bringing it to your attention was John's decision, not mine.
Well, could I have a look at the papers first?
Rosanna, I'm Craig Montgomery. Remember?
Oh, yes, of course.
You're going to take the boy? That's not necessary, you know.
Really? Why not?
Well, Carly's going to be back in Oakdale before you know it.
Well, she's right. These papers give her immediate temporary custody of Parker. The only stipulation is that you cannot leave the state.
Isn't there anything we can do about it?
I'm sorry, John. The only thing to do is to give her the boy. You don't have a choice.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do, Jack, even if it means leaving with James.
You're bait, Barbara, that's all. Now give me Marilyn's gun.
Why?
Because I don't want you shooting me by mistake. Here's what I want you to do. Once James has handed over Emily and Carly, I will draw my weapon and place him under arrest. You believe that? Then I want you to get aside. I want you on the ground. I don't want you to move until I tell you to get up.
And what if he resists or runs?
I shoot or pursue, one of the two. You hear that? Footsteps. Let's go. What are you doing here, Hal?
You should be at home.
I want to be a part of this.
No way. We don't need another person.
Maybe not. But I have to be here, Jack. For Emily.
Asthma was only going so far and always wanting to go further. Today, there is Advair. Advair is clinically proven to increase symptom-free days because Advair is the first and only product to effectively treat the two main components of asthma, airway constriction and inflammation. No other single product does that. Advair won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Advair, which contains an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body may not be as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. If you have heart or blood pressure problems, tell your doctor. Some people may experience a change in heart rhythm. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve. Ask your doctor if Advair is right for you. Advair, because life should take your breath away, not asthma.
Mott's Fruitsations.
They make different kinds because they know I like different kinds.
Fruit blended applesauce.
Mango peach, strawberry, banana, and mixed berry. real good.
With a full fruit serving in every cup.
M-O-T-T-S. Mots.
Fruitsations.
I just can't stop loving them. I just love them the way they taste.
It's tough not having a car. With immediate claim service, Geico gets you back on the road fast. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome to Fearless Cooking, where mistakes, sometimes end up tasting good and crunchy. For mistakes like this, now there's new improved palm olive. It removes tough baked-on grease better than that blue liquid. It attaches to grease like a magnet, lifts it up and removes it. Say bye-bye, grease. And palm olive is still mild as ever on hands. Come on, get cooking. You can always clean up your mistakes. New improved palm olive. Tough on grease, soft on hands.
Alzheimer's cripples the mind.
Why am I so stupid?
And devastates families.
I'm just frustrated.
But has this daughter gone too far?
You tied her up with a belt.
You think I hurt my mother?
They found 12 separate injuries.
Delta Burke guest stars.
I should have been able to take care of her.
On an all-new Family Law, CBS tonight.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2. It's one of the most familiar vehicles on the road. And now it turns out to be one of the most dangerous. The story Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Want to transform your windows overnight? Get next day blinds from Empire. With Empire, you shop at home and choose from a great selection of verticals, cellulars, even Hunter Douglas. Our professionals do all the measuring and install your new window treatments next day. You'll save with warehouse direct prices and no payments for 1 full year. Next day blinds from Empire. Get the window treatments you've been wanting without the wait.
588-2300 Empire.
1043. Feel the magic. Magic 1043.
My phone bill's how much? What are these charges?
Easy, ma'am. It's time you switch to Z-Tel.
Z-Tel?
The smart choice for local and long-distance home phone service. Save at least $200 a year. Customize the plan you want with the features you need from one company on one bill.
Who has time to switch?
You can't afford not to switch. It's free, easy. You keep your same phone number and no service call. My work here is done.
Hey, thanks, Z-Tel guy. Switching was easy.
Call now. 1-877-BE-SMART.
Hollywood's newest brides and Lara Flynn Boyle's lesbian role, plus Jeff Gordon's new divorce papers and Derek Jeter with his mom next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
The Guardian, Tuesday on CBS. It's all here.
I understand how badly you want to see Emily safe. I understand that because I feel the same way about Carly, but your presence here, it's not going to help.
Why? Because my mind's gone soft on me?
Hey, man, you're the one who said that, not me.
You can trust me, Jack. I think I still have enough left to handle.
I'm sure you do, but Stenbeck made us an offer, and you weren't part of that equation. And I don't know what Stenbeck will do if he finds you here, Hal.
You don't know what he'll do regardless, you see? You've already lost sight of that. You've had too much to deal with, Jack. Him, Barbara, worrying about Carly and Emily. It's more than one man can deal with.
I have had plenty of support, and I still have it.
Well, you need more than that, Jack. You need a partner.
No, not tonight.
Oh, no? And what happens if this sting of yours goes bad? What happens to Carly? What happens to
When they
Emily?
let you out of the hospital, I'm sure they didn't intend for you to go right back into active duty or anywhere near Stenbeck, for that matter.
Absolutely right. It's too dangerous, Hal.
The mother of my child and the woman that I love are in danger. I have to help them. And don't either one of you tell me that I am not good enough to do that.
You know, I've never thought of you as an unreasonable person. I suppose you think you're doing the right thing, but I'm telling you that you're not. You see, this little boy has been deprived of his mother and father just too long. He needs to be with people that he knows. And unfortunately, he just doesn't know you.
Well, I'm his aunt. I'm sure we'll bond in no time.
Tom is on his way. Can't you at least wait till he gets here?
You asked me to come to the police station, and I have. Margot has reviewed the papers and found them in good order. There's no reason for me to wait for an attorney.
Margot?
I'm sorry. I have no authority to delay this.
Parker? Hey! Hello? You ready to come home with your Aunt Rosanna? I've got some nice toys waiting for you at my place.
Come on, Craig, let's not make a scene.
A scene, me? Look, Rosanna, I don't know how much experience you have with children of this age.
Can you do something about this? Honestly, all this stalling is just going to upset the child more in the long run.
Craig.
In a minute. You know, Rosanna, Carly is an extraordinary mother to this boy. I don't know whether you realize that.
It's irrelevant, Craig. She's not here. Now, come on, sweetie.
I got here as quickly as I could. What's going on?
Rosanna Cabot has secured a court order giving her immediate temporary custody of Parker. John doesn't want to relinquish him, but I told him he has no choice.
Rosanna, hello. It's been a while.
Tom, court order aside, shouldn't we consider what's best for the boy?
Yes, that is true, and if you'd like me to file a motion in family court, I can do that in the morning, but for the time being, these papers prove that Rosanna is Parker's legal guardian.
No, wait a minute. You mean you just walk in here and disrupt this little boy's life like this?
Look, I'm not doing this, John, to hurt you. But I can see that it does, and I'm truly sorry for that.
I don't want your sympathy. Look, this is far from over.
You do what you must, John. So will I. Come on, honey.
Oh, can I have a minute to say goodbye to my old pal here? Huh? Cowboy monster, can you believe all the fuss they're making over you? You must be some kind of special, huh?
Craig, please, let's not draw this out.
You know, do you have a minute, Rosanna? Something I'd like to talk to you.
Why don't you call me, okay? I'll give you my card.
Well, you know, this cowboy monster here and his mom used to bunk with me. And he's got a special horse he rides, and since I won't be around, maybe we ought to give you a little demonstration.
Parker's not the first child I've taken care of. I know how to give a horsey ride.
I'm sure you do. But an old cowpoke like Cowboy Monster here gets kind of particular, right? First thing you gotta do, you gotta get him on your back nice and secure. You ready, Cowboy Monster? Here, let's mount up now. Mount on up. Hey! That's it.
I've been more than cooperative about this, Margot.
Craig.
Just a minute here. But you gotta get the whole horse here. You gotta get the... It's not as easy as it looks. You wanna give it a try?
No, actually, I don't.
Come on, it's easy. You gotta get all the gates. You gotta get all the gates and the presentation. You know, and the most important thing of all is the legendary call of the cowboy. Right, Cowboy Monster? Ándale, caballo!
Margot.
Oh, get Craig! Craig! Stop!
What did you see that frightened you?
Why did you do it, Abigail? Why did you kill Nick?
No! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Yes, would you get the lights, please?
Abigail, honey, you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't do this. I can't do this.
It's all right, Abigail. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
So, Mary. I can't say it. Can't say it.
Don't worry about it. You know what? If you feel like talking later, you can call me. Anytime.
Is it normal for a patient to respond like this?
Well, it's nothing to be worried about. Abigail remembered something and she reacted to it. Many times this signals a breakthrough. It's possible that you may start to remember more in a few days. This treatment often has residual effects.
I wish she could say what she saw out loud. I mean, maybe if she did that, well, it wouldn't scare her.
I know. But in the end, it's up to Abigail.
Right. Honey, there's no pressure. None whatsoever. You handle it however you want.
I saw Mary. She was screaming at me. Why did you do it, Abigail? Why did you kill Nick?
That doesn't have to mean anything.
Yes, it does. Can't you see? All these weeks we've been waiting for the truth to come out. I killed Nick. All this time it was me.
Our cover girl on her wedding day said, "I won't wear lipstick that wears away." Outlast All Day Lip Color goes 8 hours without reapplying. The color coat sets in a minute. The moisture coat shines and helps protect. From kiss to kiss. take, there's no denying. 34 shades, 0 reapplying. Your color stays so loyal and true. Do you love this wear? I do, I do. Outlast all day, even all this day lip color from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Seems like everyone loves the feel of new improved Charmin. It's so much softer, you can actually feel the difference. Because Charmin now has new soft petals of silk, and that means a more comfortable clean than you ever imagined. New Charmin with petals of silk.
Cha-cha-cha Charmin.
Once a baby discovers how to move, there's no stopping her. That's why Pampers created custom fit cruisers with sides up to 3 times stretchier than the leading regular brand. For a fit that follows her every move. Custom fit cruisers for the cruising stage. With each new stage, a custom Pampers. We're right behind you every step of the way.
Single, good. Double, really, really good. Which is why Bounty also comes double quilted. Double quilting in every sheet. Double the cleaning power to do jobs you never thought a paper towel could do. And double the sheets, so every roll does a lot more jobs. Like we said, double, really, really good.
The quilted quicker picker offer.
Bounty double quilted.
Maybe it's not the kids that are wearing you out.
Maybe it's hormones. They fluctuate as early as your 30s.
Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven, a complete formula with plant estrogens to help balance hormones naturally,
Gently, safely.
Get Estroven, now in gel caps.
Twizzlers.
Hey, is he coming?
The boss when he's happy, the boss when he's sad. Happy, sad.
And my eyebrows are crazy.
Get away from us.
Choo! No, we're going into a job.
Twizzlers. Play first, eat later.
Tonight, what's the best way to impress your boss? Hard work or sucking up?
I am not talking about kissing butt. I'm just talking about romancing it a little.
Yes, dear. Then it's a brand new Baby Bob.
Let's swing, baby. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Next, when the lights go out, Ray's family reconnects.
You know what this reminds me of?
Something sad and cold and boring.
And Becker's back with 6 new episodes.
You start watching your cholesterol, or we'll be able to melt you down and spread you on a muffin.
It's all here, CBS Tonight.
Is it possible that what she saw wasn't a memory? She said she saw a face. That sounds more like a dream, doesn't it?
Anything's possible, but this technique is really designed to stimulate memories of actual events.
If Mary did say that, if she did, Abigail, she was lying. She was just saying that to cover her own guilt.
How do you know that? You don't know that for sure.
Well, what we do know is that everything that Mary has said and done is a lie. She's all about protecting herself, and what you remember is just part of that.
Jake's right. Maybe Mary saw you lying on the ground and wanted to plant that idea in your mind.
Absolutely, Abigail. Think about this. In everything you've remembered, have you once remembered hitting Nick over the head with that music box?
No. He took it out of my hand before I could do anything.
And if you would have picked it up and used it as a weapon, don't you think you'd remember that by now?
Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, Abigail's had a difficult evening. Why don't we just let her rest for a while? She might remember something later.
I agree. And she's got a very big day tomorrow.
This is a new technique, and it's not foolproof. But whatever happens, you showed a lot of courage to try it.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
Sure. All right, now help you get this to the car.
Yeah, I'll help you too.
Okay?
No, I'm far from okay.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you a couple minutes by yourself. I'll be right up front if you need us, okay?
Hey. How did it, Sorry.
No. Don't go. I'm all right.
Doesn't look that way.
The session with my therapist didn't go very well.
What happened? You still couldn't remember anything?
No, I remembered. It just scared me half to death.
Yeah, but you still went through it anyway. That took guts. You know, it's a funny thing. You're doing everything you can to try to remember stuff that's happened to you. And me, mostly I'd like to forget.
I am sure he heard you order him to stop, but he kept going.
You know, we're gonna find Parker and we'll bring him back. And when we do, I will personally break every bone in my brother's body.
Any idea where he was headed?
North, but he could have doubled back. But what is he thinking? He's not gonna get away with this.
Is there anything at all that you need from me, because I need to go over to Snyder's to talk to Abigail?
Oh, I need everything from you, but 90% of it's gonna have to take place at home.
Okay. Kim, John, why don't we talk in the morning? We'll decide how you want to proceed.
Fine, fine. Thanks for coming out at such short notice.
Don't mention it. Good night.
Good night, dear.
Yeah, we should be going, too. It's getting late. We'll keep our eye peeled for Craig's car when I drop Kim. It is getting late. You know, right about now, I would have Parker home. I'd be putting him to bed. But I can't. Think about that.
Yeah, it's Hughes. Put out an APB for Craig Montgomery. You know the particulars. This time he'll be traveling with a young boy, Parker Munson. There's really no need to arrest him. Just gather him up and bring him back here to the station. You know what? You really shouldn't worry. Craig may be crazy, but he is crazy in a really good way for Parker.
He ignored a court order and absconded with a 3-year-old. Forgive me if I don't find that comforting.
Relax. We'll find Parker. We'll bring him back, and when we do, he'll be all yours.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, Margot.
Then what is?
I want Craig Montgomery charged with kidnapping.
He stole from me, Jack. And not just Emily. He tried to steal my soul. And I fought like hell to try to get it back, and I want to be here when he goes down.
No, it can't be about revenge, Hal.
Oh, no? And wasn't that in the back of your mind when you loaded your gun tonight? When Stenbeck shows up here, I'm going to be facing the same danger as you and Barbara. You telling me that she is better prepared to be here than I am?
I didn't invite her either.
Well, so, but here we are. 3 people. With everything on the line tonight, does any one of us have the right to say to the other, you do not have the right to be here? Can you tell me, Jack, is that fair?
Fair, Hal, fair? You know better than anyone how ugly this can get. Stenbeck's not gonna go down without a fight.
Which is why you need somebody watching your back, Jack. You know, there was a time when I wouldn't have to beg for such a thing. There was a time when covering each other was something that we just did.
Snyder.
Good evening, my old dear friend Watchdog Jack. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Where are you, James? I thought you'd be here by now.
Oh, slight change of plans, Jack. We won't be meeting Oakdale tonight.
Where, then?
Is Barbara with you?
Of course. That was a deal, wasn't it? Are Emily and Carly with you?
Of course.
Then there should be no problem.
Right. As long as there are no shenanigans. You won't bring any helicopters, no backups, no FBI, right, Jack?
No,
Good,
James.
good. You cross me, Carly and Emily won't see the sunrise.
Same goes for you. Anything happens, I will bring you down where you stand.
Excellent. We understand each other. Ready for your instructions.
Go.
One incredible event, the JCPenney 100th Anniversary Sale. The lowest prices of the season store-wide. Plus, buy one, get one for $1 deals through Monday. It's all inside. JCPenney.
It was the weekend, and I had a toothache. I couldn't see my dentist till Monday. Glad I found Oragel.
Pain pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but maximum strength Oragel works instantly at the site of pain.
Sure works fast.
Go instantly to relief with Oragel.
Even when your skin gets the moisture it needs, fine lines and wrinkles can creep up on you. That's why there's Lubriderm Skin Renewal. It works 2 ways. Lubriderm's moisturizers replenish skin, and along with PHA, an anti-aging discovery, they help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, leaving you with healthy, younger-looking skin.
Later, Gator.
Lubriderm Skin Renewal. Moisture and renewal in one. Available in the facial care section.
Refresh your mouth with an enchanting kiss of 5 mint flavors. New mint Skittles. Feel the kiss, taste the rainbow.
You'd try anything to get some relief from your nasal allergy symptoms. But before you change your life, make an easier change. Multi-symptom Flonase relieves all these nasal allergy symptoms: sneezing, itchy, runny nose, and congestion. Flonase once a day relieves them all day and night. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
New Fantastic Orange Action. With pure orange oil. Fantastic Orange Action. With its advanced cleaning power, no leading orange cleaner is tougher on grease. Fantastic Orange Action. It even sounds tough. Blake's worst nightmare
You have hurt me and Ross for the last time.
is back
Nobody's ever gonna find you.
to haunt her.
There is only room for one of us in Ross's life.
Taunt her
I want my life back. It's not yours anymore. It's mine.
and drive her mad
Ross, please find me. Please find me. You shut up!
on Guiding Light.
We shouldn't have let her do this.
It was her decision, Molly. We have to stop treating her like a child. I'm sorry I'm late. It's been a long night.
It's okay. We just wrapped up with Abigail.
How did that go?
Fair.
Now, Abigail remembered some things that troubled her, but Dr. Michael said there's a ripple effect. When using this technique, she could remember anything new tomorrow.
Any word on the continuance?
I asked the judge to give us 24 hours. He won't even consider it.
We can't let her testify yet. She hasn't remembered what happened.
Well, Molly, I think we're out of options. Abigail's going on the stand tomorrow, whether she remembers who killed Nick Scudder or not.
Do you have all the numbers of the highways and byways written down properly?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Then you and Barbara better start driving. You drive through the night. You only stop for gas. Okay? By afternoon, you should arrive at a small town called Jalop, Tennessee.
Tennessee? Why there?
Yours is not the reason why, Jack.
Fine. James, I'll be there. You better be there, too, with both women.
Once you arrive, look for an abandoned carnival on the south side of town. That's where I'll be. I'll be waiting at twilight.
Twilight?
Twilight, Jack. Neither day nor night. Twilight. At a time when anything can happen, and most surely will.
What'd he say?
Typical Stenbeck. Nothing ever happens in a straight line.
Wants you to meet him in Tennessee?
That's right. Obviously, he would want us in unfamiliar territory. Is your weapon loaded, Hal? There's a possibility you might just need it.
Then I'm in.
You really haven't given me a choice, have you? Let's get rolling.
You can't arrest Craig. Trust me, we've tried. It doesn't work. Look, Craig is very upset about Carly's abduction. I mean, obviously, he's not himself.
Would you like me to speak to someone else about this, Margot? Because I can.
Well, just let it go. We'll get Parker back and you can all move on, huh?
Craig Montgomery kidnapped my nephew. You want me to let it go?
All right, Rosanna, we'll do it your way. Reynolds, did you get Evelyn over the DA's office on the line? Tell her to send over a warrant for Craig Montgomery's arrest. The charge is kidnapping. Are you satisfied?
Not until Parker is found. And your brother is behind bars.
You know, we're supposed to be sharing those, right? You should have to keep a couple for me. All right, you go ahead, eat. I gotta get this police scanner hooked up. That way, we can stay one step ahead of the Oakdale PD. And that'll be fun, don't you think? Beating the Fuzz, their own game. Now, listen. Don't forget, who saved you from Aunt Rosanna?
Craig.
Uncle Craig? Nice. Nice. All right, Jacko. You may have gotten to Carly first, but guess who saved her son?
We're showing off the practicality of Scott tissue in a place where...